and I'm going to be your host. Here we're going to be reviewing and criticizing everything Nollywood, Hollywood, Bollywood, whatever would. Right, and so today we are going to be reviewing the most talked about Nollywood Netflix movie. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. With me on the show today is Damilare, and he is going to be reviewing this movie with me. Hi, Damilare.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you doing?
I think it's shit.
Alright, guys. So, like I said earlier, we are going to be reviewing the most talked about Nollywood Netflix movie, and that movie is Glamour Girls. So, okay. Before we go on, I'd like to give you a summary of what that movie is about. So, Glamour Girls is a remake of the 1994 movie. Glamour Girls movie, yeah, because they had one in 1994. Yeah. And so it's the remake of that movie. And so the story is simply about four Lagos girls who want to belong, want to be rich, and want to have money. They've had that fair share of ups and downs, relationships, problems, and all of that. And so they want to be, in that space. They want to be able to take care of themselves and their people and all of that. And so the movie just gives us an insight into what really happens, and Nigerian and the African community and all of that. Yeah. So, Damilare, what do you think about Glamour Girls?
Okay, basically, I was not alive yet when the first Glamour Girls came out, and I wouldn't be able to really juxtapose them and look for. But according to what I've read online about the first Glamour Girl, this one really doesn't do enough justice to really go on par with that one. And thinking that the first one was even actually 28 years ago. If they can do something like that 28 years ago, and then 28 years later we're still not getting to where it was. I want to say a lot of things about this movie.
So in a nutshell, it's not a match to the first one.
I don't think so. Not in a long while.
Okay, so now let's break it down. What do you think are the flaws of the movie? Because for me, I feel like generally there are actually some scenes that have questions left unanswered, and then it's not really giving that suspense. In fact, I don't think there's any suspense.
There was no suspense.
Right, so what do you think are the flaws of the movie?
First, plot. There was no plot. I don't think they knew exactly where they were going with the movie. I think it was just, let's just do this and watch how the vibe moves. Basically the movie was all about vibes.
Yeah,
it was not,
flows.
Yeah, whatever flows, because I'm thinking about it and I have PTSD.
Sad for me.
I have PTSD for real.
Well, okay, so what do you think about some of the cast of the movie?
I think to an extent, some of them did well. Sharon Oja was good. Etim also. I think the cast did enough as far as they could, but there's this saying that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? I don't think the writing was up there. Because
but then
they did. They tried their best to carry it, but on the long run, you start to wonder where exactly were we going with this?
Yeah.
Okay,
and I think it would even show, if the script is bad.
Yeah, it would definitely show in the movie. So I don't want to talk about this. Can I not?
Because actually, so when I was talking about this movie with a friend, I said that this movie is kind of to me, about 70% trash.
They wanted to pick from everywhere, and then they ended up losing everything.
Exactly, and the fact that most scenes, most scenes was not corresponding with previous scenes. Okay, so why is this here? Why is it? Okay, so let me give you examples. So there was this scene where Gemma, the role played by Jocelyn Duma, after she and Alexander got together, and then they were, I think it was sometime in the midnight, and then she wanted to enter. She was looking for Alexander, and then she went into the son's room, and she just screamed. What happened? So I believe that the writer actually wanted us to use our imaginative, just be creative about it.
I still think to an extent they were going somewhere and then they got bored. And then they're
let's just say it goes diary.
Actually,
I think that so reality, going through a couple of reviews about the movie, seeing questions like how is it possible for Emma, that is role played by Sharon Oja, to like clean up nice in 6 months. I mean, that's kind of like possible, but then, you know, to have the accents, to have, you know, to look Turkish and all of that.
The accent really blew me off. Like, was one
How 6 months? Some people,
nice.
1 year. This
I feel like she has it before.
Well, yeah.
But still, it's not realistic. Sometimes
And then,
you see some people go to bed with full face of makeup and then still wake up the same way. I know it didn't happen. I'm just saying that there are some unrealistic things that happen in Nollywood movies, and we still saw the same thing here, and we don't know where we're going right now.
Anyway, all right. So that's that with the flaws, because if we stay on the flaws of the movie, we'll keep going on and on and on. But then we know that everything has good and bad, right? And so we've just talked about the flaws, and now we are moving on to the good of the movie. Now, what do you think about the technicality of the movie? The lighting, the costumes, the cinematography?
Well, cinematography was good. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
Yes.
I'll give it that. Lighting, I'm not really much with this thing, but I think that they got it with the contrast and all, and that was really good. But then other aspects like the writing, the plot movement, the camera movement, or something. There was this part that I don't know, maybe they were like trying to shift the camera to one side, and then it was showing where we're not even supposed to see at all. And I was wondering, and probably there was a suspense that we were supposed to get from that place. But still, all in all, I think the cinematography was okay. That's one of the ones that I would really hammer on that. I think even right now, Nigerian movies are doing movies that are really very clear.
Right.
Like they are really improving in that part. The only remaining part is just the scripting, the role playing and all. But I think the cinematography was great. The lighting was more than okay. The costume. I liked it.
I think for me,
I liked it.
Yeah.
As a boy, I liked it.
I actually think that if you're a fashionista, you totally enjoy it.
I did. I actually liked it.
If you're not looking like to, you know, watch the plot and the storyline and whatever, I think you actually enjoyed the movie because Emma, Lulu, that's role played by Tokema Kinwa.
I actually have a crush. Tokema Kinwa is not supposed to be in that movie, by the way, but she still has a lot to show us, to like convince us that.
Man, I think she probably didn't kill her role, but she didn't do bad. Like an average actor.
Okay, look. I'm not an actor. For us like that, it's easy to like criticize other people that are there. We don't know how hard it is.
Yeah.
But still, we see things that we see in other genres of movies, and we want this for us. Like we're trying to like get ourselves to like improve, and we're not seeing it, and it's kind of painful. So. Well,
but we're not doing so bad.
We're not doing so bad.
One of the, you know, sometimes these movies just come. I'm like, there's a setback here, but you know, all in all, I don't think, Nollywood movies. We're getting there. That's amazing.
That's the cocoa.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, I think most of the cast really did well. For Donna, role played by Nse.
Nse.
Yeah, very well. Emma, Sharon Oja, Justin Duma, Helion. I really, I don't know why that role was given to Helion, but she killed it.
Well, I don't think she was needed in that movie too, because
even the way okay, so this is one thing. I feel like the movie was actually rushed towards the end because what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What's going to happen?
Exactly what I was saying. Like they just got bored at the end and they felt like let's just run with it.
Yeah. But then, like I said, all in all, I think the movie is not bad, and I would actually recommend that you see the movie and let us know what you think, or what your opinion is about the movie in the comment section. Right.
All right. So if you are someone that is not really don't let me say what I was about to say. Okay, so if you're not really
we are reviewing
someone that is that likes looking for intricate how do I say this? That follows a progression of events. This will be a good movie for you. Someone that don't pick out
errors and all of that.
For example, probably they are looking for someone in a movie, and then you've seen that in a previous scene, you've seen that the person that killed this person wore a band, and then you now see one person in the front wearing that kind of band, but they didn't show you yet, and you're like, wait,
I've seen that band somewhere.
Something like that. If you're not someone that is like that, like me, you will enjoy this movie because it's good. It makes you laugh at some point, and it was good.
Anyway, thank All right. I think that's all.
Yeah,
That's all. Okay. That's what we have for you on this episode of Movie Frenzy with Honest Nigeria.
You didn't ask me for my rating now.
Oh yes. Why would I forget that? So tell me, what would you rate the movie? I think I've given my own rating.
What did you give it?
Okay, 4/10.
Okay, I'll do 0.5 better. 4.5 over 10.
Yeah, but this is not to say that you still can't see the movie.
You really will enjoy it if.
Yeah.
There's an if.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Like I said, please you can see the movie and drop your opinion for us in the comment section. And so this is all we have for you on this episode of Movie Frenzy with Honest Nigeria. Thank you for sticking with us. And also do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on that notification button so that you can get notified when we have fresh contents of Movie Frenzy for you. And until next time, my name is Flora.
My name is Dan Larry.
Yeah.
Chocolate.